What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are going over the Clicker Heroes 2 preview that Frags was released a decent bit ago, and I'm really late on this, but I didn't want to go over this. I haven't even watched the video yet. I kind of wanted to go over it and kind of talk about different features as we kind of go through. Again, I don't really know exactly what to look for, but I do want you guys to basically write any suggestions you think they should add to Clicker Heroes 2 in the comments, as I'm going to do a second follow-up video to this, probably within the week, kind of going over some of your guys' suggestions and whatnot, and possibly bringing some attention to the ideas you guys have to the devs. So I think really that'd be a kind of a cool thing to do with you guys. So definitely leave them down in the comments, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, I'm Fragsworth from Playsaurus. I made this video to show you
That
all
beautiful man.
what's going to be in Clicker Heroes 2. I'm going to go over a few of the major features of the game, but because this is a development version, some of the things are in an unfinished state. So don't expect everything to be exactly the same
That's
when
cool.
you launch the game. So
We got
here's
Sid
Sid,
there. Yep, there's Sid, yep.
the helpful adventurer. I'm going to unpause with spacebar.
Unpause.
She auto attacks.
You can pause it, okay.
And you can also click to do attacks.
Obviously.
Attack as much as you
Clicker
want
Heroes.
while you're clicking. There's things on the side.
It looks good. I like the idea of it.
And as you get gold,
I see that thing counting down as he
start
clicks.
to buy equipment. And so here's
So there's
a
your
wood sword.
upgrade and whatnot.
It's a rare wood sword. I'm gonna buy that.
Does it update it? It doesn't
Now you do
change the...
damage.
Alright, so for starting, I wish that the wood sword actually updated the character. I don't know if that's going to be something they're going to do. I think it'd be kind of cool. I don't know exactly their plans with this whole thing, but I think it'd be neat to see your character actually kind of look different as you level up. Like you can see it up here. If the, mouse clicker, went to, per se, this as you upgraded it, I think that'd be cool. I don't know if that's something they plan to add, but I think that'd be neat. That's already one of the first things I'm picking up off this.
And there she goes. A little bit faster. But now I can't click anymore. So
You can't click.
The reason
So that's why it
I
counts
can't
down,
click
okay.
anymore is because of this energy.
It's energy. Oh, I don't like
The
that.
Energy is
And there's going to be a way to
how
upgrade it,
we
obviously.
limit how much you can click.
I'm sure.
And we did this because we actually hate clicking. So in this
Okay.
game, instead of clicking blindly, you
Did Frag just say that? He hates clicking? He made a clicker game, and now make it a second clicker, like a very popular franchise game of clicker games. Probably one of the biggest clicker games out there. And he hates clicking. It's good to hear.
you're going to make choices about what you're going to spend your energy on. And we'll get to that later.
Okay, I like that.
So here I'm just going to...
It's going to be a very idle game, which is what I like playing, so.
Kill the monsters.
Oh, it looks so good. You're upgrading the wooden sword. Cool.
Gold.
Is that ×2 click damage? Is that what that is?
Last guy.
At max there? It looks like it.
There, I beat the first zone. Now I'm on zone 2.
Yeah, like under here. Looks like it's... How many was there in one zone? That was more than 10. I didn't see how many that was, but it looks like it's like halfway. So like level 10, you get what looks to be like ×2, which is neat. I'm gonna try to keep this as short as possible, but
So that's the gist of how the main loop works. You kill monsters, get gold, buy items, level
yep,
up the items.
items do different things. I like the idea of it.
You do that over and over and it gets really strong. You kill the monsters real fast.
Cool.
The items, when you choose them, they have different stats. So this one has plus 50% clickable gold. The
Yep.
clickable was that thing you saw me click on the side of the world here. This one has 25% treasure chest gold, which will give you more gold from treasure chest
Cool.
monsters.
I like
which
it.
We haven't seen yet.
I like it a lot.
So we tried to make this decision here be a little bit more interesting than just, oh, you get another item.
Yeah, I like that. It makes you choose.
So I'm going to skip ahead now and
Okay.
explain the leveling up system.
Does it say how many per zones there were? Like, I don't know if I noticed that. Did I just miss it? There's way more than 10 a zone, but I don't know if you went over that. But all right, I'm just
Now,
gonna
when you kill
continue.
monsters, you also get experience, just like in a traditional RPG.
Yep. Okay.
I'm going to kill this demon. You can see this is our experience bar. as the monsters die,
What's he
the
pointing at?
experience goes up. And when the bar fills, you gain a
Oh,
level.
right here.
So when you gain a level, you get a bunch of damage boost for your character. And then you also get to spend a skill point in the skill tree.
All right.
And here's our skill tree.
Okay.
It's kind of inspired by Path of Exile.
I don't play Path, but
We really like having a giant tree with lots of choices to make.
I like the choice idea.
So let me spend my point here on 9-click. So
This is an
9-click
ability.
is a skill,
Oh, skill.
and
Okay.
it shows up here now. If I click on it,
Just clicks 9
she
times.
does 9 clicks.
That's
and
sweet.
It costs 6 energy. And I can do this.
So already, this is better than you clicking 9 times, because 9 clicks is going to be 9 energy. It's clicking faster than you can click. I mean, if you use an auto clicker, I suppose you can click faster, but you're still going to use more energy than the clicks you get. So if that makes any sense, it seems pretty good.
As many times as I want, as long as I have enough energy.
I like it.
So it's more efficient than clicking, because if I click once, that costs 1 energy.
Yeah, okay, he's talking
And if
about
I
it.
click 9-click, it costs 6 energy for 9 clicks. So the math is
Should've just
fairly
let him talk.
simple. You can easily see that you should only ever do 9 clicks. And this is a result of how much we hate clicking. So now it's only 1 click for 9 clicks.
I love the
So the skill
demon
tree-
goats.
As you see it here, this isn't going to be what's going in the launch version. The launch version will have different shape and probably different nodes in it.
Okay, I was going to complain about the interface there. I was going to talk about that after he was done talking about the segment. I don't really like how like unorganized. It almost reminds me of Cookie Clicker's kind of like weird tree, except this looks bigger for the screen, so it looks like harder to like see everything unless you can like zoom out on it or something. I don't like the format of it. Like I get like that giant tree, it's cool. Just the way it like fits in that little square, I don't think I like. But that's just
The
me.
idea is the same. So I'm going to go ahead and get big clicks,
Big clicks.
energize, and huge click.
All right, so 4 other skills.
I'm gonna kill this
You see the
guy.
crits hitting from time to time.
So big clicks causes your next 5 clicks to deal 500% damage. So I'll do that. And I got my 5 arrows here. I'm gonna do 500%.
Oh, I
damage.
like it. The animation
That
looks
has
so
a short
good.
cooldown. It costs 3 energy. Energize costs 25 mana and restores 4 energy per second for 30 seconds. This is the mana bar on the bottom right. So if I'm low on energy, I can use Energize to put that back up.
It's not like the Energize we know.
Huge click causes your next click to deal 1,000% damage. I'm gonna do a huge click.
I like the animations
And so there's
a lot.
You sort of develop a rotation of using your skills and trying to get the cooldowns to line up when you want to use them. And
Okay.
you also
A
don't
little
want
strategy
to
to it.
waste your skills on a monster that's about to die. So you want to save it maybe. It's a little tricky. It's like playing with just these 3 skills is sort of it's a trick. And
All right.
I think it's kind of fun. So the this skill tree is going to give you a lot of skills, more than just these, and it also gives you a lot of other things, which we'll get to soon.
So again, I think you said you get one thing off the skill tree per level. So it's going to take a little while to get going, and generally you're probably going to start with those 4 skills because they're like look like they're right at the beginning of the tree or whatever. But I get the idea. That looks interesting already. All that armor he's got. See, and again, it doesn't put it on your character, which I don't necessarily like. I hope they change that. I don't know again if that's the plan, but I can tell you the animations of the game already look amazing.
I've skipped ahead to zone 98,
All right.
and you can kind of see this is about what your inventory looks like
Crystal stuff.
when you get here. But
I like.
whenever you get to zone 100,
Look how big their gold is. That's a lot of gold for only being at zone 98. That's all I gotta say. If you think about that in Clicker Heroes 1, that is insane.
you'll finish the world. And there's a final boss at the end that you have to beat.
Oh, you beat the world.
I
Okay.
can show you it now, but it's not finished, so...
It's probably the
skip
giant worm
that.
we've seen.
But let's pretend that I beat it, and now I have to make my choice. I finished World 1. I can now choose to either play World 1 again,
Okay.
or to play World 2.
All right.
So World 2 is going to be a lot harder than World 1,
Obviously.
with 1,095% monster health
Yeah, I
and
saw that. That's a
273%
big
item
jump.
costs.
Hmm.
Or I could play World 1, and it has the same... Like, I just ran through it. And during that time, I upgraded my character with this, so it should go by a lot faster.
Sweet. Okay.
So generally, you're going to have this choice where you want to decide, do I want to grind the same world again, or do I want to advance to the next one? And there's benefits to both. Grinding the same world, you know you'll get the same amount of experience you did before, but it'll be a little faster. Going to the next world will give you more experience, but might take so long that it's not worth it.
Yeah, it makes sense to do
So-
World 1 multiple times to me already.
I'm going to try ascending to World 2.
Try to get a couple extra levels for the bonus.
So here I am on World 2. Now, if you saw the beginning of the game, it was
Yeah.
way easier to kill the monsters.
World 1 a couple times for sure.
So World 2 is a lot harder.
Oh man, I cannot wait to play.
And I have to start over with my items. But I do keep my stats. I mean, my skills in the skill tree. And I
Okay,
keep
that
the
makes
damage
sense.
bonuses that I got for leveling up,
Okay, cool. But you're back to the wooden sword.
and all my skills.
I wonder how many worlds are gonna be. They're gonna add more, obviously. I'm sure as they go, but huh?
Okay, so that's almost everything.
It's gotta
I
be
want to point
endless.
out one more feature because I don't think I've really gotten across how much we hate clicking. This feature is called the automator. The automator, in technical terms, is a priority queue. It will play the game for you. It's got a pointer, which is this thing here, and it's got stones, which are these things.
This is what I think he's
and
doing. This is
gems,
really
which are these
cool.
things. So the pointer goes down a list of stones and gems
You're like,
when I put them in there. So
yeah, he's gonna like
here.
program. All right, all right. Let's watch.
Going
Let's
down
watch.
the list of stones
I'm not gonna
and
talk.
gems, trying to activate them. I'm gonna put 9-click in there. So this is now activating 9-click on a 10-second cooldown.
10
So if
seconds.
the
So
cooldown's up, the pointer will activate 9-click for me. So there it goes. It's doing 9-click.
Hmm.
I can still do 9-click, and I can let it do 9-click. So when it reaches a stone, when the pointer reaches a stone, it checks to see if the condition is met, and then it attempts to activate the gem. So here I'll put monster health less than 50%. Let's do huge click. So monster health was not less than 50%. But next time around,
yeah, he's
it
like
might be.
he's basically like setting up like a little program within the game. That's cool. I like the idea of it. I'm curious how many like different like stones and stuff you can get. I mean, over here it looks like you can get a ton of stuff here, but I'm curious how many more of like the variables basically that are going to be like available as you play. But I like the idea, and if like you're going to be able to use multiple things, like multiple like cooldown ones. But I like that. That's really neat looking.
There it is.
I feel like it's going to confuse a lot of people for a while, but
So that activated by the 9-click that the automator clicked on. So we can do all kinds of things with this. I can do, when energy is less than 10%, I'll have it do energize.
that makes
That'll
sense.
be a while though.
That's
I can
never going to
have it-
happen.
Well, when mana is greater than 90%, buy a random catalog item. Why not?
See, like I can already tell you it makes sense. Like when mana is greater than 90%, since he's not really using mana currently, it makes sense to use the clicks over it being a 10-second cooldown. Because every time this is on cooldown and it walks by it, it should trigger it rather than having to wait for this 10-second thing. Which the 10-second thing with disability seems a little weird, but again, he's just showing it off. It seems really neat.
When monster health is greater than 50%, upgrade my cheapest item. So when it gets to these, it'll start buying things for me from my items.
I like the idea of it though.
So that's basically what the automator is. You set this all up, and it starts to play the game for you. So here's a more advanced version of the automator that I made.
It's going fast. Okay.
Speed 2.
Right there, you can already see he's got like a cooldown 2%, like a 2-second cooldown one, rather than like a 10-second cooldown. So this like he's already got more than okay. All right.
So it's a little faster than when it started.
It like resets instead of going to the bottom.
Anyway, I can let it go forever now, and I don't have to play, which is the entire point.
When it triggers one, it seems like it's done, and it goes back to the beginning, which kind of stinks. So okay, like I can't wait to play with that. It looks really cool.
So that's about it.
It's got me really intrigued right now.
There's some other stuff that we're working on that I haven't gone over, like the other characters besides Sid. But we'll reveal those later.
Other characters. Listen, Frag. If Maw's not a character in the game, we're gonna have a serious problem, sir.
I think you'll like that.
Just kidding, man. But you should add Maw.
Just to get the beta version ready. It'll only have Sid when we release it.
In the beta, that makes sense, though.
But once we do release it, we're going to communicate a lot with the community to see
Good.
what we should work on next to improve the game.
Start communicating with us.
Besides working on the other characters, of course.
Like a llama character.
So we plan to work on this game for a long time.
Yeah, which makes sense.
I hope you enjoyed watching.
Guys, right there. Go pre-order it if you haven't pre-ordered it already. I can't wait for this game. That looked amazing. Really good, preview of the game. I cannot wait to see more. Get hands on the beta version. Will be amazing. It looks so good. Again, put down in the description, or not the description, the comments, any ideas you possibly have that you'd like to see in the game. Thumbs up other people's comments. Rick, read through it. Thumbs up other people's comments. If you like an idea they posted, you can also repost the same idea. Like, let me know, because I'm going to kind of look through it all. I'm going to give you guys like 4 or 5 days probably. Maybe by Sunday. That's only a couple days. Yeah, probably 4 or 5 days, I'd say. And then I'm going to go through everything, kind of compile it all together, put it all into a video, and talk about it. And again, whether I like the idea, whether I don't, just to shed some light on your guys' ideas, and maybe, Frag or one of the devs will kind of see it and possibly take some of the ideas you guys mentioned and, put it into the game or inspire something else similar or something. Anything. But anyways, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video. If so, please smack the like button. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Peace!